Help for a gambling addiction in our state is on the rise. The Maryland Center of Excellence on the problem of gambling says that calls to the helpline have jumped drastically in the last couple of years.
That jump in people seeking help corresponds almost directly with the advent of table games here in Maryland, but there is one specific program seeing a surge. The amount of people banning themselves from casinos is on pace to more than double previous years, a trend experts believe will only continue when Baltimore's new Horseshoe Casino opens in just a few months. For some, it's the lights, the sound, a seat at the table. It's all so intoxicating, so addicting. The only way to survive is to go dark.
By not having that there, taking away that candy, is just a blessing. It has just changed my life substantially.
Because for this woman, who we agreed to keep anonymous, gambling was killing her. It took her sanity, her life, and her relationships. But still, even talking about hitting 21 at a blackjack table or the bonus on a slot machine, even the mere discussion of it for this interview took her right back into the moment.
I can feel my heartbeat going up. It just, you know, you feel like you're in that.
It is a rabid addiction.
It's a rush. It is. And it's very dangerous.
Her record was 3 straight days at a table, getting lost in the rhythm, the losing, winning some back, then losing all over again.
All the years I spent saving, it was
Gone.
And I was in denial that it was ever going to disappear. And once you start that cycle of losses, it becomes a chase.
And she never did catch up, losing upwards of $40,000, her savings gone. It was then she realized she needed to cash in on a service from the state of Maryland. It's called the Voluntary Exclusion Program, a list you can put yourself on that will effectively ban you from all Maryland casinos. It takes about an hour to sign up. You are the only one that can, and if you are caught in any Maryland casino, you are arrested for trespassing and forfeit any money you've won. It effectively renders the gambler powerless inside the casino's walls.
Not having that option brought my sanity back. And I think I do believe I'm not alone in that.
Absolutely. We expect that the trajectory of sign-ups for voluntary exclusion is going to continue to climb and probably for the foreseeable future at a fairly dramatic rate.
Because since its inception, the number of members has exploded, and the director of Maryland's Lottery and Gaming Control Agency, Stephen Martino, says the addition of casinos in Baltimore and in PG County will only fuel that steep rise. The VEP has seen a steady increase year to year from 2011 through 2013, and after just the first 4 months of this year, it is on pace to more than double all of last year. But also expected to increase is the number of arrests for the voluntary exclusion members that actually violate their agreement. From just 3 and 4 the first 2 years to 18 arrests last year and 13 over just 4 months of this year. An increase, Martino says, is because casinos are doing a better job of running names against the database and dealers and pit bosses knowing the faces.
As part of their staff, introducing them to the people who are on the list, we distribute a photo of who these people are, and they're recognizing more people. All of them are admitting to the fact that, yes, I was on the property, I signed up for this program, and they're guilty of what they're being charged with.
A safe bet for a rapidly increasing amount of addicted gamblers in Maryland, but also one they can place in neighboring states to ensure a quick trip to West Virginia, Delaware, or Pennsylvania is off the table as well.
Well, as I said, I started going to meetings after that.
For this woman, it works. It's been 16 months since she was able to step into a casino, and her voluntary exclusion, along with regular Gamblers Anonymous meetings, have kept her away from the one thing she now knows could end a life she just got back.
I think I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for the voluntary ban.
Alive.
Alive.
That's a strong comment.
I'm serious. It was that bad. That's what gambling will do to you.
Now, the concept of a self-banning list has been around since the 90s. Missouri was the first state to start one. Again, the Lottery and Gaming Control Agency really saw a jump in membership here in Maryland when table games were introduced. In the past, the list was about 50-50 between men and women, but since last year, men have been signing up much more often. Problem gamblers who are on this list and get caught are charged with trespassing, and we are told most of the time they anticipate the arrest and do not contest the charge. For more on that part of the story, head over to our website at abc2news.com/infocus.